Good afternoon. Welcome to Bikram Yoga 60-minute class. Feet together, touching side by side. Look forward. Take a deep breath. And let your day go. Set up your intention for your class. Another deep breath. And exhale. Have a good class. Interlace 10 fingers. Place your knuckles underneath your chin right now. Create pressure between your knuckles and the chin. Shift body weight back into your heels. Stretch your spine up. Let's begin. Inhale. Chin stays parallel to the floor. Bend your fingers. Stretch your elbows up as far as it goes. Suck your stomach in. Exhale. Go slowly. Push your head back. Look back with your eyes. Stretch your elbows forward and touch your elbows away from your chest. Inhale, slow. Chin goes down. Start waking up your body. Start bringing a lot of oxygen into your lungs. Full lungs. Exhale. Just focus on your breath. Exhale without interruption, without intermission. Make sure your elbows touch each other away from your chest. Inhale, go slow, chin down. Suck your stomach in. Now suck your stomach in so much your rib cage sticking out is visible in the front mirror. Exhale, head back. Spine perfectly straight. Only your head, your elbows, and your breath are moving. Elbows touch. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lift up. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows touch. Inhale. Every single time, especially closer to the end, try to inhale more oxygen into your lungs. Inhale more and more and more. Exhale. Gently push your head back. Always rolling your eyes back as far as you can see. Further back behind your elbows, away from your chest. Inhale again. Constrict your throat. Constrict your throat. Make your throat vibrate. Exhale. Touch your elbows. Inhale. The more you breathe right now, I promise you, the better class you're going to have. The better you feel after the class, full lungs. Exhale, head back. Focus on squeezing the stale air outside of your lungs. Please empty your lungs completely. Keep exhaling, squeeze it out, elbows touch. Inhale. Lean back into your heels towards the back wall. Contract your thighs, nothing loose, nothing hanging. Exhale, head back again. Roll your shoulders forward towards the front and touch your elbows away from your chest at the end. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stretch up. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch your elbows. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Elbows touch. Inhale. You're creating this rhythm, this heartbeat to your class. Keep inhaling. Stretch up. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looks really good. Inhale. Suck your stomach in. Squeeze the ribs together and stretch up. Feel the stretch on the sides of your body. Full lungs. Exhale. Keep your lift on your exhale. You never want to sink down again. You lift in your chest, your spine the entire time. Touch your elbows away from your chest. Inhale, 3 more. Chin goes down. Belly in. Bend your wrists and stretch your elbows up. Lift up, more up, way up. Exhale. Yes, body weight in the heels. Remember to keep the body weight in your heels. Touch your elbows away from your chest at the very end. Inhale again, belly in. Suck your stomach in, compression of your abdominal wall, depression of your abdominal muscles. Suck it in, tightening up, hold it. Exhale, head back. Tuck your pelvis, hips forward. Elbows should touch away from your chest at the end. Last one, inhale, go for it. Chin goes down. Take your time, you never rush anything. Keep inhaling, connect to your breath. Feel your breath. Exhale, listen to your breath. Feels so good to breathe. Elbow touch away from your chest. And that's enough. Arms down. Feet together, half moon pose with head to feet pose. Inhale, arms up. Hands, palms together. Interlace and release your index. Please cross your thumbs. Make sure you have a nice tight grip. You never lose that grip. Inhale, breathe in. Stretch up. Touch the ceiling. Go ahead. Move your body. Right and left and right and left and right and left. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Several times. When you are passing through the center, lift up extra hard. Try to touch the ceiling. Once you can't stretch anymore, please stop in the middle. Elbows locked, arms always touching with the ears, no gaps between your biceps, arms and ears. Push your hips forward, open up your hips and pelvis, upper body back a couple of inches, open up your chest and rib cage. Again, body weight back into your heels. Chin up a lot, palms together, remember? Inhale, breathe in, hold the breath in, stretch up, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Without bending elbows, without bending knees. Continuously push your hips to the left, beyond your flexibility. Please create tremendous stretch in the entire left side of your body. Feel it all over, inside out, bones to the skin, fingertips to your toes. Now adjust the pose. Push your hips forward. At the same time, move your upper body back a couple of inches, body weight in your heels. Chin up a lot. Strong arms, lock your elbows, squeeze your arms against the ears. Come down deeper, push your hips to the left. Left hip forward, jhana to hips in one line, hold it. Now right shoulder forward, open your chest, arms back, lean back, come down deeper, push your hips to the left. Come down, push your hips to the left. Arms back further, push your hips to the left, push, come down, push, come down, push, inhale, come up. Hips forward, upper body back, lift your chin. Inhale, breathing. Stretch, touch the ceiling, absolutely straight line, bend your body to the left, push your hips to the right. Keep your knees straight and keep your elbows straight. You want to initiate the posture by pushing your hips all the way to the right side. Your feet flat on the floor. Now listen, squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. Move your upper body back, but make sure you never sink into your lower back. Stretch up and over, lift your chin up, breathe, 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 relax your face, you've got it. Right hip forward to hips in one line, scoop your left shoulder forward, open your chest, use your arms to come down, push your hips to the right, come down, push, strong arms, push, come down, push, and push, and push, inhale, come up. Back bend, I'm so excited, take a deep breath. Drop your head back, let it hang. Again, roll your eyes back as far as they go. Glue the heels of the palms together. Stretch up first. Lift. Touch the ceiling. Arms back. Try to touch the wall behind you. Total spine bending backwards from coccyx to your neck. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Entire spine bending. Push your upper body back. Try to fall down backwards. Body weight in your heels. Lift your chest up, chest up, chest up. Push your stomach, hips, thighs, everything forward. Chin back. Roll your eyes back. Move your arms back. Lock your elbows, heels of the palms together. Reach back. Stretch back. Touch back. Go back. Way back. More back. Inhale, come out. Suck your stomach in. Bend your knees. Let's go down. Slowly. Keyword, slowly. Move your hips. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Remember, motion is lotion for your joints. The more you move, the more you lubricate your joints, the better they feel. Moving the synovial fluid, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Feet together touching side by side. Please go ahead, bend your knees a lot. Scoop your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers of each hand. Now try to wrap your elbows even more behind your legs. They should stay on the calf muscles throughout the entire posture. Relax your head and neck down. Keep your eyes open. Pull on your heels. Start stretching body down. Focus on the stretch and focus on the breath. You're breathing in and out through the nose. Inhale, exhale, pull. Try to straighten your legs. No gaps in between your upper body and your thighs. Touch your stomach and your thighs. Touch your chest on your knees. Touch your face and your legs below the knees. Elbows closer to each other. Exhale, pull. Try to touch the tops of your feet with the top of your head, lengthening your spine. Roll forward a little bit further. Shift body weight under the tops of your feet. Contract your thighs. Make your legs straight. Pull harder. Lock your knees. Lock your knees. Do it for your hamstrings. Lock your knees. Bend your knees and slowly come out. Arms and head together. Stomach in. Exhale, your arms down. I think you cried a little bit. No? Inhale, arms up. Hands, palms together. Interlace 10 fingers. Release your index and cross your thumbs. Hips forward. Move your upper body back. Shift body weight back into your heels. It might feel weird because it feels like you're leaning back towards the back wall, but it's good. Inhale, stretch, touch the ceiling. Bend your body to the right. Push your hips to the left. Let's go deep. Second set. Keep digging deeper. Push your hips forward. Move your upper body, especially your arms back. But never sink into your lower back. That's not a back bend. You're stretching up and over to the right side. Left hip forward, please. Right shoulder forward. Now squeeze your arms. Make your arms super duper strong. Use your arms to come down as deep as possible. Push your hips to the left. Use your arms to come down. Push your hips to the left. Come down, push. Come down, push. Come down, push. Inhale, and it's over. Hips forward. Upper body back. Lift your chin up. Lean back. Straighten your heels. Again, stretch. Touch the ceiling. Bend your body to the left. Push your hips to the right. Beyond your feet. Beyond your ankles. Keep your feet flat on the floor. You pushing only your hips all the way to the right. Squeeze your glutes and send your hips forward. Upper body, arms back. Lift out of your lower back, chest up. Lock your elbows. Use your arms to come down a little bit further. Push your hips to the right. Right hip forward, left shoulder forward. Lock your elbows, palms together. Push your hips to the right. Come down, push, chin up, chin up. Push your hips to the right. Push, come down, push, come down, push. Inhale, come up, back bend. Piece of cake, you've done it. Take a deep breath. Drop your head back. Roll your eyes back. You're stretching the optic nerve, so look back as far as possible. Heels of the palms together. Stretch up, touch the ceiling, arms back. Start bending backward. Vibrating your heels. Again, you are not going as deep as possible. You want to lift up before you go back. Push your stomach forward. Push your hips forward and push your thighs forward. Again, drop your chin back, then look back. Then bring your arms back. Palms together, reach back. Try to touch where you're looking at. Go back, way back, more back, touch back, come out. Good. Suck your stomach in, bend your knees, go down. Move your hips. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Bend your knees, scoop your heels from behind, stepping on all 5 fingers. No gaps between your upper body and your legs throughout the entire posture. Glue them together like a sandwich. Inhale, exhale, pull. Use your arm strength to stretch your body down from your lower spine towards the floor. Stomach on your thighs, chest on your knees, no gaps anywhere. Roll forward, shift body weight under the tops of your feet. Press your stomach against your thighs. Try to lift your hips up, straighten your knees. Elbows closer to each other, don't let them slide away. Pull, 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 straighten your legs. If your legs straight, contract your thighs, pull your leg muscles up for more of the stretch of the back of your legs. Now lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Slowly come out, arms and head together. Exhale, your arms down. Inhale, exhale. Utkatasana. Right foot steps to the right, 6 inches apart. Heels invisible behind your toes. Arms up, parallel to the floor. So your arms counterbalance. You should make sure you can resist anything with your arms. This is how strong they are. Shoulders down. Suck your stomach in. Hold your stomach sucked in. Exhale, breathe in gently. Sit down. Like there is invisible awkward chair right behind you. There is a stool behind you. Sit back. Push your knees back a little bit further. Shift all body weight back into your heels. The only thing you can do now is arch your upper body back. Lift your chest up. Open your knees. Place 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Body weight in your heels. Lean back. Sit back. Weight back. Inhale, come out. Concentrate. Meditate. Stand up on the tippy toes. You are a Bikram ballerina. Tremendous concentration. Do not even blink your eyes. Stretch your spine up. Suck your stomach in. Bend your knees. Slowly, gently sit down. Make sure you never ever lean forward. Your spine has to be perpendicular to the floor, as if you're sliding against the invisible wall behind you. Sit down halfway. Suck your stomach in. Lift your chest up. Try to come up high on the toes. Right heel up, left heel up, heels up, heels up, heels up. Hips never go below the chair or above the chair. You are sitting on the chair. Inhale, come out. Keep your arms there. Third part. Come up a little bit on your toes. Teeny tiny. Squeeze your knees together. Point your knees down. Inner thighs together. Go down for 10 honest counts. Go slowly. Here is the secret of this posture. You have to squeeze your legs into each other a lot. It will give you a lot of control over your body. As your hips slide down, remember to stretch your spine up, creating perfect human traction without the machine. Knees together, point your knees down. From the side, your thighs are parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the legs, spine perfectly straight, your body looks like a box. Squeeze your legs into each other, suck your stomach and relax your face, come out with your smiling, happy face. Good. Right foot steps back, arms down, breathe. One more before we drink water. Garurasana. Inhale, arms up. Decide where is your right thumb today and where is your left thumb today. Don't mix them up. Right and your left. Zoom. Cross at the elbows and then cross at the wrists. Hands, palms together, thumbs towards you. Actively pull your elbows down. Ideally, fingertips should go below the nose. Sit down. Like previous posture, get low. Lift your chest up and stay there. Right leg up and over your left leg as high as possible. Twist your legs like ropes. Wrap your right foot around the left calf muscle. 5 toes should be visible in the front mirror. Sit down. Bring your hips closer to the floor. Suck your stomach in. Lift your chest up. Knees to the right. Upper body to the left. Balance there. Sit down. Elbows down. At the end, lean back just a few inches. Change. Arms up. This time left arm under your right. Zoom. Cross, twist, pull your elbows down. Sit down, hips go low. Lift your chest up. Freeze there. Left leg only up and over. Hook your foot. That's okay that you're working on hooking your foot around the calf muscle. You keep trying to sit down deeper and just point your toes the direction you want your foot to go. Suck your stomach in. Lift your rib cage away from your thighs, like arch your upper body back. Knees to the left, upper body to the right. Keep pulling elbows and shoulders down. Suck your stomach in, hold your stomach sucked in. At the end, please go back, lean back. Lean back a couple of inches. Change. Arms up. Exhale, arms down. Party time. Take a sip of water. That was our warm-up. Before eagle, we never drink water. After eagle, we drink water together only once. If you need to sip your water for comfort, do it in between the poses. Come to the middle of your mats and towels. Next 3 postures, you balance on one leg only. Standing head to knee pose. Shift body weight into your left. Wipe your hands if you need. Lift your right leg up. Suck your stomach in, round over. Grab it. All 10 fingers, including your thumbs, interlaced position underneath your foot. Chin forward, look forward, think really deeply about your standing knee. Make sure your standing leg is absolutely straight. It's solid, concrete, make sure it's unbendable, like you don't have a knee joint at all. Right leg lift, extend until your right femur bone, the bone inside of your thigh, is parallel to the floor. Watch your standing leg straight. Kick right heel forward, flex your toes in towards your face, lift your chest up, stretch out of your shoulders, try to make both legs straight. And if this is the case, then elbows can go down. Keep kicking heel forward, flex your toes in, keep your elbows closer to the calf muscle. Eventually, elbows will go below the calf muscle. Hold it for 2, for 1, slowly reverse out of the pose. Feet together, stillness. Shift body weight into your right, lift your left leg up, suck your stomach in, round over, grab it. All 10 fingers, including your thumbs, interlaced position. This time, we're thinking really deeply about the right knee. Pull your knee cup up, contract your thigh, create cramp on the top of your standing thigh. Left leg lift, extend, start kicking left heel forward immediately. You kick your heel out of the hip joint. Kick towards the front mirror. Flex your toes in, chest up, stretch out of your shoulders. Both knees straight from the side. You look like upside down letter L, as in love. Elbows can go down. Keep kicking heel forward. Keep your standing legs straight. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Nothing loose, nothing hanging. Keep your heel forward. Elbows should go below the calf muscle. And gently reverse out of the pose. Feet together, hands, palms on your hips. Your mind may be screaming at you like, oh my God, it hurts, it's hard. But you just breathe. Breath is really connected to our central nervous system. If we breathe in and out through the nose, we know how not to listen to monkey mind, the screaming part of the brain. Shift body weight into your left, lift your right leg up. Let's go. If you're listening to the instructions, use the words for you to meditate. Lock your standing knee. Right leg lift, extend. Stomach in, lift your chest. Kick your right heel forward continuously. Keep kicking heel forward, flex your toes in, include the baby toe in towards your face, chest up, keep kicking heel forward, both legs straight. Elbows start going down. Keep kicking heel forward, push your hips forward, straighten your standing knee, straighten your other knee. If you can tuck your chin to your chest, go slowly. Look at your belly button, keep kicking heel forward, keep your leg parallel to the floor, elbows in, don't stop kicking, lock your standing knee, lock your other knee, that was good. Feet together. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Let's finish. Shift body weight into your right leg, lift your left leg up, pick it up. Suck your stomach in. So think about distributing body weight equally the same. Find 4 points on your foot. So under the big toe, press it down. Under the baby toe, push the arch of your foot into the floor. Push your hips forward. Squeeze your inner thighs. Right leg lift, extend. Keep kicking heel forward. Keep kicking and pushing the entire hip joint forward. Flex your toes and chest up, chest up, chest up, chest up, chest up, chest up. Lock your standing knee. Lock your other knee. Elbows can go down. Keep kicking. Don't stop kicking. Don't stop kicking. Don't even think about this. Keep kicking. Breathe in and out of the nose. Lock your standing knee. Lock your standing knee. Lock your standing knee. Go for it. Tuck your chin to your chest. Keep kicking heel forward. Flex your toes in. Elbows closer to the calf muscle. Hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, and change. Yes! Hands, palms on your hips. 1 second back bend. Beautiful. Let's move on. Keep your lips closed. Breathe through the nose. Standing ball pulling pose. Right hand up, palm faces the ceiling. Out to the right, drop it down. Grab your right foot at the ankle joint. Thumb, index must touch. Left arm up. Bring your knees together to touch. Again, squeeze the glutes and push both butt cheeks forward towards the front. Inhale, lift out of your left hip. Create a lot of space in your left hip. Touch the ceiling and charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick. Right leg back and up. Think about your standing leg. Keep it solid, concrete, one piece. Body down. Chest way closer to the floor. Let's go, body down. Stretch your fingertips forward, strong arm. Stretch forward, touch the front. Shift your left shoulder in front of your chin. Two shoulders stretching apart, forward and back. Now focus on the kick. Point your toes, kick your foot into your fingertips. Kick and stretching equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The more you kick, you stay in the posture forever. Try again. Body down, stretch forward, kick back, turn it on, kick harder, kick one more time, kick to come out. Feet together, other side. The same way. Left hand up, out, down, grab your left leg behind you. Falling out of the poses is part of the practice. There is no shame in this, right about. Otherwise, how are you going to learn without making mistakes? Knees together, tuck your pelvis, push your hips forward first. Inhale, stretch out of your lower back, stretch out of your right side, touch the ceiling, keep that lift, and charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick, left leg back and up towards the ceiling. Again, kick more to the left, kick more to the left, kick more to the left. Body down, body down, body down, body down, body down, body down, body down. Stretch your fingertips forward, look up, chin parallel to the floor. Stretch your fingertips forward, shift your right shoulder in front of your chin. Two shoulders stretching apart, feel that. Right shoulder forward, left shoulder back, left shoulder invisible in the front mirror. Body down. Now kick, point your toes, kick. Yes, you can balance, kick, point your toes. Don't even think about falling out, kick, and 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 change. Ooh. Breathe. One more time. Grab your right foot behind you. Do you have a choice? No. Let's do it. Left arm up. Knees together. Right away, level your hips. Push your right hip forward more. Yes. Stretch out of your left hip. Touch the ceiling. Higher. Lift up. More. Touch the sky. Charge your body forward. Simultaneously kick right leg back and up. You can slow down if you're working on the balance. Sometimes you don't have balance. You go slow. But your destination is chest and stomach parallel to the floor. You have to bring your body down. Try again. Body down, please. Bring your rib cage closer to your thigh. Body down, body down, body down. Now stretch and kick. If you stretch and kick in equal simultaneous 50-50, you can stay in the posture forever. I promise you that. Body down, stretch forward, look up, look up, look up. Now kick, put your toes, kick. Kick for 3, kick harder, kick one more time, change. Ooh. If you don't quit mentally, you're gonna stay there. Left hand up, out and down. Grab your left leg behind you at the ankle joint. Right arm up. Push your which one? Left hip. Yes. Square your hips. Right. You want to be all geometrically, anatomically aligned. Push your butt forward. Yes. And lift out of your right hip. Ooh. Charge your body forward. Look up with your eyes. Watch your chin parallel to the floor. Now kick your leg to the left more. Sole of your foot face coming over the center of your head. Body down. Feel your left thigh, kick. Left knee, kick. Point your toes, kick your foot into your fingertips. Body down, body down, body down. Stretch forward, kick back. Kick harder. Kick for 3. Kick more. Kick. Come out. Good. Go back to your mats and towels. Turdadasana. This posture will feel like a mini heart attack. But it's good. We're reversing this circulation inside of the heart muscle, inside of 4 chambers of your heart. It will actually exercise your heart, never have a real heart attack. Inhale, arms up, hands palms together, interlace 10 fingers, release your index and cross your thumbs. Lift your chin up, right leg steps forward, big step. Lock your knees, point your toes, commit to the balance. Stretch, come down, pass down, leg up. Down like that. Bite it closer to the floor. Bite it down, 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 bite it down. Lift your arms up. Squeeze your arms against the ears. Now stretch forward, shoot body weight forward, move forward, look forward, stretch forward, touch the mirror, stretch, 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 stretch. Inhale, step back. Keep your arms there. Just one more today. Chin up, left leg steps forward, big step. Commit to the balance, point your toes, lock your knees, stretch up, come down. Bite it down like that. Arms and head together. Arms and head together. Chest down, chest down, chest down, chest down. Lift your leg up. Point your toes. Stretch your leg towards the back wall. Now lift your arms up. Squeeze your arms against the ears. Heels of the palms together. Now stretch your fingertips forward. Stretch forward. Go forward. Way forward. More, 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 more. Inhale. Step back. Exhale. Your arms down. Oh, thank God it's over. I know. Come to the left side of your mats and towels. Next posture is designed to bring your heart rate back to normal. We elevate the heart rate a lot, but then we bring it back to normal. Inhale, arms up, hands palms together, right leg steps to the right, big step. Arms down, parallel to the floor. Make sure your heels in one line. Push your hips forward, move your arms back, lift your chin up. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, slowly bring your body down. As you're going down, stretch your spine, entire spine, forward. Grab your heels from behind or the outsides of your feet. Please never ever grab your ankles. That's a different stretch, not in our yoga. Head down, neck down, eyes open. Contract your thighs. Contract your thighs. You're watching your thighs contraction the entire time. If your legs are solid, concrete, one piece, let's go. Pull. How you pull? With your arms. Elbows, shoulders go up towards the ceiling. You want to start stretching body down from your lower spine towards the floor. Chin forward, look forward, keep pulling, watch your legs, absolutely solid, concrete, one piece. This is the safety to lock and contract the thighs. Chin forward, roll forward, shift body weight under the tops of your feet. Suck your stomach and exhale. Maybe get longer, one hair longer. Elongate your spine, try to touch your forehead to the floor, do it, and slowly come out. Right leg steps back, arms up. Exhale, your arms down. Next is Trikonasana triangle. Triangle in yoga is like playing in anything else. Inhale, arms up. It will require you to use 95% of your body strength. Right leg to the right, big step. Arms down, parallel to the floor. Push your hips forward. Move your arms back, lift your chin up. Right foot to the right. Bend your knee and sit. Bounce, 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 bounce. When you're trying to sit down between your legs, make sure you are not shifting to the right. Use your left arm to navigate your body in the center. Again, hips forward, push your butt forward, good. Arms back, lift your chin up. Just flip your palms and move your arms only. Right elbow in front of your right knee. Not too high, not too low. Fingertips towards big and second toe. This is how you're pushing your right knee back with your right arm. Yes. Gently turn your head. Touch your chin to your left shoulder. Stretch your left arm up while stretching your right arm down. Push your left hip forward and down. At the same time, push your right knee back. I know it's hip opening pose. As you're sitting down, lift your rib cage up and start twisting upper body back towards the back wall. Lock your left knee, left foot flat on the floor. Inhale, come out. Right foot in, left foot out. Bend your knee, sit. Bounce, 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 bounce. Keep your arms strong, parallel to the floor. Sit down low enough. Breathe through the nose. Hips forward again. Arms back, chin up. Flip your palms. Move the arms only. Left elbow in front of your left knee. Not too high, not too low. Fingertips towards big and second toe. Stretch your right arm up. Lift, lift, lift. Touch the ceiling. Push your right hip forward and down. Push your left knee back. Lift your rib cage up. Twist your upper body back, like spine twisting. Lock your right knee. Right foot flat on the floor. Come out. Left foot in. Right leg steps back. Arms up. Arms down. Be still. Next posture is amazing. Next posture never hurts, but it's pretty challenging. It's all about front side compression. Why? Because you want to stretch the back of your body and you want to compress all the front of your body. It will affect and target all master glands of your body. Let's do it. Inhale, arms up. Hands palms together. Cross your thumbs. Chin up. Right leg steps to the right. Big step. Overstep your mats. On your heels, turn towards the right backside foot at 45-degree angle, flatten the floor. Push your left hip forward and push your right hip back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Square your hips, contract your thighs, stretch and go.
Tuck your chin to your chest, shrug your throat, curling, touch your forehead high on the knee.
If your forehead and knee do not touch, please bend your front knee. Keep your elbows straight though. Suck your stomach and lift your forehead high on the knee, closer to your belly button. Nice. Shift body weight into your front leg. Right hip goes up, level your hips. Forehead high, don't let it slide. Before you exit, go ahead, lock your knee. A few times, nice. Hands, palms together. Slowly with control, come out. Push your left hip forward for balance. Chin up last. Face the front. Turn to the left. Backside foot at 45-degree angle, flat on the floor. Push your right hip forward and left hip back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your inner thighs. Pull your leg muscles up, especially your backside thigh. Stretch and go. Tuck your chin to your chest. Look at your stomach. Touch your forehead to your knee. Forehead and knee must touch. Bend your knee. Compression is necessarily here. Forehead and knee must touch, bone on bone.
Your throat is choked like crazy. Suck your stomach in to compress the pancreas.
Backside heel stays flat on the floor. At least keep stretching your backside heel down towards the floor. Shift body weight into your front leg. Everybody, left hip goes up. 2 hips in one line. Forehead higher. Lock your knee a few times. Come out slowly. Push your right hip forward. Arms and head together. Chin up last. Face the front. Right leg steps back. Exhale. Your arms down. Roll back to your mats and towels. Tree pose with toes stand. Grab your right foot with your left hand. Lift it up. Try to lift your heel way, way, way high on the costume. Be very gentle with your right knee. Let it come down. Push your hips forward. Push your right knee back. Stretch up. Match your shoulders one with the other. Stretch out of the shoulders. Try to touch the ceiling with the top of your head. Right hand up. You can balance left hand up. If your foot slips even a little bit, absolutely okay to hold your foot with your left hand. Continuously push your hips forward. Continuously push your right knee back. You want to open up your pelvis. Change leg down. Grab your left leg, lift it up. The higher the better. Heel high on the costume. Take your time, no rush at all. Be very gentle with your left knee. Stomach in. Match your shoulders in one line. Remember, you want to stretch up. Your neck, your head, touch the ceiling with the top of your head. Once you have your balance, left hand up. Right hand up. Hold your foot if you need to. Contract your standing leg, pull your leg muscles up. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Push your hips forward. Push your left knee back. You feeling it? Good. Change leg down. If you're doing the tree pose one more time, just repeat it. If you're trying to do the toe stand, listen carefully. Shift your eyes down for feet in front of you on the floor. Don't move your eyes and don't change your eyes. Grab your right foot, bring it up. Leg for the tree pose. Hands, palms in front of your chest. You still can support and hold your foot with your left hand. Start hinging from your lower back towards the floor. Stretch your arms forward. Catch yourself into your fingertips. By the way, it has to go into your fingers. Go on the tippy toe and then bend your knees, sit on your left heel. Walk your arms by your sides. Stomach and chest up. You have to suck your stomach in. This is what's going to hold the entire thing, meaning you. Push your right knee down. Point your right toes. Go left hand up. Half inch gap between hip and heel. Elbows closer to your body, yes. You have the balance. Come out the opposite way. Again, look down. If you're doing toe stand, grab your left leg, lift it up. If you're doing the tree pose, look forward. Hands palms in front of your chest. Suck your stomach in. Go. Catch yourself into your fingertips. Go on the tippy toe first. Yes. Stomach in, chest up. Your spine has to be perpendicular to the floor, no leaning forward at all. Point your knees down, knees always go a little bit below your hips. Left hand up and right hand. Come out. Leg down, arms down. High five our virtual friends. High five your neighbor. Turn around, lay down. Lie down into your Savasana. Savasana, oh my God. Get stationed. Savasana is my favorite pose. Heels touch, toes flat open, arms down by your sides, palms up. Savasana means a dead body pose, corpse pose. Your body is more than alive. You worked out. All your organs, your systems, you stretched your joints, created a lot of space in your joints. So your circulation goes really, really nicely all over your body. So you are far from that. But you want to practice stillness like a dead body. That body doesn't itch, doesn't scratch, doesn't move, doesn't drink water, do nothing. Your belly rises and falls by itself, pumping oxygen for you. Take a deep breath and let go. Wind removing is next. Lift your right leg up, hold it 2 inches below the knee. Tuck your chin to your chest. Please again choke your throat. Create 37 double chins. Left shoulder down, elbows in. Pull your right knee down extra hard. Maximum pressure on your lower abdomen. You are massaging ascending part of your colon. If you want to go deeper, this is what you do. Think about your straight leg and flex your left foot. Contract your left thigh. Inhale, exhale, and pull your right knee down extra hard. Change. Leg down, left leg up. Grab it the same manner. Tuck your chin to your chest, look down. Right shoulder down, flat on the floor. Both elbows close to you. Pull your left knee down, compressing the trunk, the descending part of your colon. Right shoulder down, elbows in, look down, look down, look down. Choke your throat. Pull, pull, pull. Flex your right foot, contract your right thigh, and pull your left knee down. Left hip joint supposed to hurt a little bit, little pinch there. Pull, pull, pull. Use your arm strength to go extra hard. Change. Both legs up. Grab the opposite elbows over your knees, nice and tight grip, compact. Chin to chest. Slightly, gently pull both legs towards you. Squeeze your inner thighs together, suck your stomach in and roll your hips flat on the floor. You're working on straightening and flattening your spine. Change. Legs down, arms down. Next is Bikram yoga, sit up. Remember, that's a very powerful thing we do, and it's loud, double jerk, and double exhale. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs, arms and head together. Inhale, breathe in, hold it, and double jerk, double exhale. Good. Turn around. Lay down on your stomach for Bhujangasana. Next, for postures, hand-picked, designed to heal your spine. Chin out, neck flat. Hands, palms underneath your shoulders, 5 fingers together. Make sure you distribute the body weight equally the same all over your hands, palms. Glue them down. Legs together, cobra tail. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Pull your kneecaps up. Contract your thighs. Squeeze your glutes. Elbows in. Shoulders down. Take a breath and gently lift your upper body off the floor. Use 100% back strength. Come up, come up, come up. Only your belly button should be touching the floor. The rest of your upper body is in the air. Stretch your elbows down towards your hips. From the side, elbow looks like a rectangle 90 degrees. Keep shoulders away from your ears. Bring your elbows closer to your legs together. Cobra tail. Press the tops of your feet into the floor. Look up. Face up, roll your eyes up, lift up, come up, hold it for 3, for 2, for 1, slow down. Look to the right, left ear flat on the floor. Look at you, so much better in 3 days. Again, chin out, neck flat, hands, palms underneath your shoulders, not too much in, not too much out. Glue your hands, palms into the floor. There is no cutting at all. Zip your legs, press your feet into the floor, elbows in closer to you, shoulders, roll your shoulders down. Take a deep breath, look up, face up, chest up, lift up, peel yourself off the floor until belly button is touching the floor. Keep stretching your elbows down towards your hips, shoulders away from your ears, and shrug your elbows. Keep your elbows really close to you. Now think about your legs, cobra tail, like a snake. Don't open it. Press your feet into the floor, pull your kneecaps up, contract your thighs, and come up. Squeeze your glutes, lift up, shoulders away from your ears, look up, face up, go up, slowly, low down. Look to the left, and you relax. Your lower back saying, thank you, thank you, thank you, I love you. Yes, our spines were designed to bend. All 4 directions, right, left, forward, back. But, you know, when you don't use something, you lose it. So we lose some certain movement, functional movement, we lose the flexibility in our bodies just because we don't use it. Arm straight position underneath your body. So you come to take a Bikram yoga class to make sure you start using your body 100%. Within normal range of motion, nothing crazy. Chin out, neck flat. Relax your left leg, right leg, stretch it towards the back wall and lift it. Now ladies, think you want to kick me with your right leg. Stretch your right leg towards the back wall, point your toes, lock your knee, lift it up. Go up, way up, and leg down. Left leg, stretch it towards the back, kick me, and lift. The higher you lift your leg, the better you do. Make sure you are not rolling your left hip away from the floor. Stretch your leg towards the back wall, lift your left thigh up, leg down. Head in, kiss the towel, elbows closer to each other. Spread 10 fingers apart. So important to grab the floor with your fingertips. Zip your legs without bending your knees. Take a deep breath, lift. Legs off the floor, easy peasy. Legs together, point your toes. Point your toes, straighten your legs, take a deep breath. Try to lift your legs a little bit more, a little bit higher. Legs up and legs down. Slowly, arms out, look to the right, relax. When there is a full class and you think everybody is staring at you, you know it's like you confused and you look the other way. But it's when it's only two people, you're like, where should we look? That's okay. I keep the track for you. Arms straight position underneath your body, hands, palms facing the floor, pinkies touching side by side, elbows invisible, chin out, neck flat. Relax your left, right leg stretch it towards the back. 3, 2, 1, go. 4, 10, 9, 8, point your toes, lock your knees, 7, 6, leg up, 5, much more higher, 4, 3, 2, leg up, leg down. Left leg, stretch it towards the back, let's go. 4, 10, 9, 8, lift your leg, 7, 6, lift your leg, 5, 4, point your toes, lock your knee, 3, 2, and 1, leg down. Last 10 seconds, kiss the floor, elbows closer to each other. You want to lift 2 legs simultaneously. Take a deep breath, do not bend your knees, keep them straight. Lift your legs off the floor, struggle harder. Legs up, legs up, legs up, legs up. Arms flat on the floor, hands, palms flat on the floor. You can spread 10 fingers apart. Try to keep your legs together. Don't quit, don't give up. Work extra hard, lift your legs a little bit higher. And legs down with control. Arms out, look to the left. It's over. When I did my first Bikram yoga class, this posture hurt like hell. I couldn't believe I didn't break my elbow. This is how painful it was. Now I don't feel discomfort in my elbows. I feel discomfort somewhere else, but not in my elbows. But I never, never, never forget how terribly it used to hurt me. Not anymore. So if it hurts, be patient. 200 times, it doesn't hurt anymore. Arms up, chin up, neck flat, zip your legs. One solid cobra tail, squeeze your glutes. Push your hips into the floor mentally. Decide that you will balance on hip bones only. Take a deep breath, fly. Arms, head, chest, body, legs. Everything on the floor. You are 747 taking off. Lift your arms up, please, and move your arms back. Open your chest, face up. Roll your eyes up. Lift your chest up. Legs together, legs up, legs up, legs up, legs up. Exhale, come up. Come. Look to the right. And you relax. Do you feel it in your middle back or lower back? Try to lift your legs higher to shift it closer to the middle spine. Just try again. Arms out, chin out, neck flat. You don't see yourself, but you can only feel where the compression goes. You want compression in your middle back. Push your hips into the floor, squeeze your glutes, go. Arms, leg, head, body, legs, everything off the floor. Point your toes. Keep locking your knees. Try to squeeze your inner thighs together, knees together. Now start lifting your legs up, legs up, legs up, legs up, legs up. Lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Arms up, look up, face up, legs up. Exhale, come up, come up, come up, come up. Roll down. Oh, did you feel it? Yes. Your lower back is so flexible. It always wants to take over the job, right? And it's very normal. We all have the lower back as the most flexible part of our spine. So what you start doing, you start micro bending your knees to assist your lower back to work a little bit harder to make sure your middle back is not bothered in this posture. So try to lock your knees and just command your body to lift your legs off the floor, keeping your knees straight, and lift your legs. You'll start opening up your middle spine, and it's going to feel kind of impossible first, then hard, and then so good. You will crave it. One more? Are you sure? You don't want the third set? It's bonus, it's on me. Okay, chin forward, neck flat. Bend your knees. It means you're working hard if you don't want the third set. Grab your feet from the outside. Knees much more closer to each other. Your arms and legs should be like two wheels or one base. Point your toes slowly, gently kick. Knees up, thighs up, legs up, kick up, then look up towards the black ceiling. Roll forward like a wheel. Continuously keep kicking, don't stop kicking, look up. Knees much more closer to each other, keep kicking your left leg a little bit more, a little bit harder. Squeeze your inner thighs and kick, squeeze your glutes, kick, point your toes, kick, look up, kick, last one, kick. Low down. Look to the right. I do the same what you do, but with my right leg. So they like that. Ooh. So you guys doing it by yourselves in your apartment. Ask your kid, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, hey, are my feet in one line? Am I kicking equally the same? It's important. Yes, it is. Chin out, neck flat, bend your knees. Hook your feet. Knees closer to each other, point your toes slowly, gently start kicking. Knees up, kick up, look up. You're hoping to see your feet coming over the top of your head. Roll forward like a wheel towards the front. Continuously keep kicking. Don't stop kicking. Start bringing your inner thighs closer to each other. Keep kicking. Legs off the floor. Kick. Point your toes. Kick your feet into your fingertips. Look up. Chin up. Just up. Kick up. Kick up. Kick up. Kick up. Hold down. That's enough. Move to the left. Pull. Hands, palms underneath your shoulders, press up. Come to the tops of your mats and towels. Bring your water with you, just don't drink it yet. Always start with your knees together. Open up your feet and sit down between your heels. Now look back and see you are not twisting your ankles straight and no gaps between hips and heels. If your knees, your ankles hurt here, open up your knees. As much as you need, go ahead, drink your water. Place your hands, palms on your feet and go back. Right elbow, left elbow, top of your head, back of your head. Relax your shoulders. Grab the opposite elbows over your knees. Actively pull your elbows into the floor. Your neck and butt flat on the floor. Start lifting stomach, chest up. Point your knees down. Bring that knee a little bit closer to the center. See your rib cage is the same now. Hands, palms back on your feet. Come on. Turn around, relax. 3, 2, 1. Yoga is 99% practice, 1% theory. It means you just need to move. Just move your body in a good way. Do yoga, exercise. Then you hear the information how to do, what to do, and how to do. And that's enough. You start applying little by little into your practice. Once you're ready, once your body is ready to do something, you start hearing the information. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs. Inhale. Good. Turn around. What's next? Sit down in the middle of your mats and towels. Japanese style. Heels together, please. Inhale, arms up. Hands, palms together, cross your thumbs. Keep your arms and head together touching. Lift your chin up. Keep your stomach sucked in. Start bringing body down. As you go down, you're stretching through your fingertips, through your shoulders, through the top of your head. Touch your forehead on the floor, please. Chin away from your chest, so tip of your nose is touching the floor. If your forehead or your nose don't touch the floor, try to lift your hips up higher and push your forehead down. You can open your knees a little bit as well. Stretch your arms, your head, your shoulders forward. So much. Your shoulders supposed to hurt your scapula coming out of the body. It's such intense stretch of your arms, of your spine, all the way forward. When you exhale, squeeze your inner thighs together, suck your stomach in, and push your butt towards your heels. Your job is to stretch your spine, front and back, two opposite directions, like natural human tug of war. Inner thighs together, please. Suck your stomach in, lift your hands off the floor, come out, stretching through your fingertips, touch the sky. Exhale, arms down, turn around, relax. Breathe, belly rises and belly falls. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit up. Bang, bang. Turn around, stand up on your knees for camel. The big one is here. 6 inches between your knees, 6 inches between your feet. Ankles flat on the floor, hands palms on your hips. Bring your elbows closer to each other. Please support your lower back. Don't touch your booty. Lift your hands, palms on your lower back, elbows in. Inhale, lift up. Push your stomach forward. Drop your head back and try to go back halfway. You should be able to see the middle of the back wall. Only if possible. Right hand on your right heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Left hand on your left heel, thumb outside, fingers inside. Inhale, lift your chest up. It's all about the lift. Don't even think about sinking into your lower back. You want to lift, 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 chest up. Lift out of your lower back. Then push your stomach, hips, thighs forward. Lift, lift, lift up. Head back, chin back, roll your eyes back. Try to see the edge of your towel. Hands palms back on your hips, one by one. Sit down on your heels. Turn around, relax as soon as possible on your back. When we say back bends, visually, everybody wants to go as deep as possible and touch the floor probably behind you. But back bends, it's the direction where the spine goes, where arms, head, spine goes. So, I would rename all back bends into backward stretchings. It will make more sense. Think you want to create a lot of space before you move your body, front, back, right, left, doesn't matter. It's always a lift first and then the action. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs, inhale, turn around. Open your knees 8-10 inches, a little bit wider, but always feet closer to each other, 6 inches. Hands palms on you, lower back, lift up. Keep the lift, never lose it. Push your hips forward, head back, chin back like dispenser. Drop your head back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Right hand on your right heel if possible, left hand on your left heel. There is no problem if you need to support your lower back and you are not grabbing your heels. Now again, lift your chest up, touch the ceiling with your chest. Keep lifting, keep stretching up, up, up. Push your stomach, your hips, your thighs forward. Breathe, lift up, lift up, lift up. Head back, look back. I want 360-degree backward bend for gravitation. Hands, palms back on your hips. Come out slowly. Sit down. Turn around, relax. I'm watching two of you like 3-4 days in a row. And you start opening. Body just like doesn't have an option, but open. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs. Turn around. Rabbit. After camel, always we need the rabbit. Sit down, Japanese style, flip the towels over your feet, grab your heels over the towels. Grab your heels. This is the only posture when we cheat, because grip is so important. You make sure you never lose it. It's not slippery. So again, start with the stretch. Stretch up, keep your spine straight, only tuck your chin to your chest, suck your stomach in, and start rolling forward like a wheel. Try to touch your forehead high on the knees, top of your head touches the floor, lift your hips towards the ceiling until elbows are straight. Eyes open. If you have a gap between forehead and knees, do not move your head. Walk your knees one by one. Feet closer to each other. Press your feet into the floor. Pull on your heels, suck your stomach in, start lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. Hips up towards the sky and roll your butt forward towards the front. Shoulders away from your ears. Push your face into your thighs, hips up, slowly come out, belly in. Turn around, relax. If you feel the rabbit pose too much in your neck, it means you are pushing too much body weight, putting too much body weight under the top of your head and kind of shrugging your shoulders. You want to stretch the entire spine. It's possible to do when not too much body weight under the top of your head, just some. You stretching your shoulders up away from your ears while lifting your hips up. It will force you to go into other departments of your back, of your spine. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs, sit down. Sit down, towels over your feet, grab your heels over the towels. Spine with your spine straight, suck your stomach in. Nothing loose or hanging, just tuck your chin, choke your throat, suck your stomach in, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward, roll forward. Lift your hips up, eyes open, walk your knees one by one, very compact version of you. Now shoulders up, away from your ears, push your face into your thighs, and start lifting your hips up, stretching the entire spine, top to bottom. Press your feet down into the floor, shoulders away from your ears, and lift your butt towards the ceiling. Hips up, and shrug your shoulders, and lift your hips. Come out. Turn around, relax. Do you feel it? Yeah. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs, inhale, bend, touch your forehead to your knees. Turn around, right leg out lengthwise, bend your left leg, create pressure with the sole of your foot against your thigh. Two legs look like upside down capital letter L. Arms up, turn to the right, stretch up and go. 10 fingers underneath your foot, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch your forehead to your knee. You always try to lift your forehead high on the knee, round your spine, throat, choke. You cannot even talk, chin to chest, throat, choke, forehead high on the knee. Elbows down, next to the calf muscle, flex your toes in, try better. You want to start feeling the Achilles tendon stretching, so keep kicking your heel forward and flex your toes in towards your face. Forehead high on the knee, stomach in, roll in inside, roll in inside, roll in inside, and change. Good. You worked really hard. Left leg out, bend your right. Arms up, turn to the left, stretch up, and grab your foot. Flex your foot, heel off the floor. Tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach, touch your forehead to your knee. You want to round your spine as much as possible.
Throat is choked, forehead high on the knee.
Forehead closer to your belly button, elbows next to the calf muscle, flex your foot. Flex meaning towards your nose. Flex it, flex it, flex it, flex it. Again, you're stretching the Achilles tendon above the heel. Elbows down, right elbow down, right shoulder down, right knee flat on the floor, and change. Lie down once you touch the floor. Inhale, sit up, double jerk, double exhale. Grab your big toes from the top with your peace sign fingers. This time lift your chest up, face up, stretch up, and rock your hips. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 10, 15 times. Keep walking your hips back, right and left and right and left and right and left. You want to straighten your knees. Now, straighten your knees, flex your feet, lift your heels in the air, chest up, stretch up, elongate your spine, pull on your toes, stomach on your thighs. Elbows down towards the floor. Keep kicking heels forward, flex your toes in, include the baby toe. Baby toes in, pull your kneecaps up, lock your knees, heels in the air, lock your knees. Inhale, elongate your spine and stretch forward. Exhale, bring your body down closer to the floor, back of your legs stretching, don't give up. Exhale, pull, 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 bite your feet, change, lie down, quadrado. Flex your feet, arms up, cross your thumbs, inhale, sit, double jerk, double exhale. Sit down facing the left side of the room, bend your left leg, right heel over. Right hand at the base of your spine, fingers outside. So make sure you are not sitting on your left heel, move it a little bit outside. Two butt cheeks touching the floor, equally the same. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push your knee back and grab your left knee with your right hand, left hand. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, look over your right shoulder and twist. So again, first you stretch up, elevate, go long, and then twist all the way to the right. Inhale, lift. Twist your hips to the right, your belly button to the right, twist your rib cage to the right, lift, lift, lift. Exhale, twist your elbow, your shoulder, your chin over the right shoulder, twist, look back, twist, change. Switch legs, bend your right leg, left heel over, two sit bones touch the floor, left hand at the base of your spine, support your spine straight, right arm up,